So he reached out to the person that he trusts, me.
The two looks that they gave each other. Welcome bitches, one and all, to my reaction to Season 5, Episode 3 of the Vampire Diaries Original Sin. So last time we ended with the gang finding the safe that Stefan had been buried in, only to find that he had already escaped and left a dead man in his wake. Now, being that Stefan is very against killing people, I think it is safe to assume that his Ripper side and his switch may have been flipped and activated. So yes, very excited to get into this episode and see what the fuck is going on with Stefan. So without further ado, let's go. Oh, Stefan, my boy, you do not look good at all. I know that he seemed sane in his mind, but you do wonder, is his, like, able-bodied self crazy now? Has he kind of lost it a little bit?
My last call was 4 hours ago.
Run!
Oh my god, he went straight for it. Oh, shit. Get inside, Stefan.
I had a dream about Stefan.
I know I said it didn't bother me that you have some psychic connection to your ex-boyfriend, but I don't need to play-by-play.
Yeah.
You're right. It's weird. Sorry.
It is. If you're in a relationship, it is weird. Even though it would be handy to talk about, you know.
Maybe you can conjure up an address.
Route 29. Joe's bar.
Oh.
I think I had the exact same dream.
Oh, interesting. Why would two doppelgangers have the same dream about Stefan?
Please tell me that she's not coming.
Trust me, I have no interest in Catherine's well-being. For some reason, Silas wants her real bad, and if Silas wants her, I want her more.
Can't we just dash her? I will admit, though, I take great pleasure knowing that you wasted your one shot at a human life on me.
Of course you do.
I care about him. I always have. And since we've been having the same dream, makes me think that you care about him just as much.
Oof. We don't talk about that in front of Damon.
Get the information that you need,
And then
rip
kill him.
that ring off Matt's little finger, and make sure he doesn't cheat death again.
I'll take care of it.
Interesting. I mean, it'll show a lot about her character if she doesn't want to kill Matt, so I guess we'll have to see where this goes.
I brought dinner.
Who the fuck are you?
A vampire doppelganger who's burdened by a conscience.
How does she...
Now I've seen everything.
One, how the fuck does she know he's a doppelganger? We've only just found out that information ourselves. And two, who is she? Like, why has she come across Stefan and why is she giving him blood? Like, what the fuck?
How do you know I'm a doppelganger?
Because I've seen your face before.
Silas?
On someone who wasn't you.
Who are you?
How much do you know about Silas?
How much do you know about Silas?
You made it through.
Barely. I came very close to flipping off my humanity switch, but I didn't.
Okay, good boy. Well done.
Silas wasn't always a monster. He used to be a simple man. In love
Hold
with a
up.
simple-
She knew him way back then? Or does she know the story? Or did she know him way back then? If so, then who the fuck is this bitch? Because we know that he's the only immortal, so that doesn't make sense. I'm just gonna press play. I'm not gonna keep questioning. I have no clue what's going on here.
His soulmate. She was his one true love. You know how that goes.
How do you know all of this?
Because I was there.
Is this Qetsiyah?
Look, if you really are Silas's one true love and you're not dead, then why don't you just do us all a favor and run off into the sunset together?
You've misunderstood this.
I never said that I was his. I'm Qetsiyah, that sane, well-adjusted woman you seem to know so much about.
Oh, I love her already. I love her already.
I thought you were dead and on the other side.
I was, for 2,000 years.
So she's only recently come back.
And I came back for you.
Did she come back when the others came back? Maybe she was powerful enough to not be forced back. Maybe she was powerful enough to stay. That could be cool.
There's still a connection between you two. Maybe, deep down, you know that he was your one true love and breaking up with him was a big mistake.
Shut up.
So he reached out to the person that he trusts, me.
The two looks that they gave each other.
I'm here to keep you safe from Silas. Vito, Gregor, I will find a way to make this permanent, Gregor, because I love you.
It's an interesting concept, but I don't like the idea that we'd be losing Matt to someone taking over his body, so I assume that's not going to be happening.
He was already drinking the elixir somewhere else. so call me a woman scorned. But I thought I was his one true love.
Yeah, bless her heart. That does sound fucking awful.
I learned that his actual true love was someone very close to me.
Who?
My handmaiden.
Amara.
Is it? I thought so. We finally get to see the two originators of their line.
Silas was the first version of me, and your friend was the first version of Elena?
Amara was hardly a friend.
What is she doing?
Silas stole your daylight ring. You're going to need a new one.
Oh, is that what she's making? Fuck yeah. I'm liking this Qetsiyah, especially knowing she's like the start of Bonnie's bloodline.
Are we really just gonna leave her in the car?
The only time she shuts up is when she's sleeping. I didn't want to disturb our peace and quiet.
That's so fucking funny. They literally just let her fall asleep and then leave her. Is it the same person?
Did I get you something?
Yep.
Yeah.
Bandaged up.
Some woman shoved him into a truck, drove away. She was driving Cam Peterson's truck, lives about 10 miles down that dirt road out back. Looked like you could use one of these.
Careful going to see Qetsiyah though, guys. You never know if just seeing Elena's face will get her angry.
I'd tell her to pour him a drink. Oh, I'd kill her.
Who the hell are you?
Which one of you is Catherine Pierce? She is.
Catherine is a compulsive liar.
Oof. Wait, hold up. My brain didn't even take that in. She a vampire?
I've got a vampire bounty hunter to deal with. Let me guess.
You find Stefan.
Wait, what? No, she almost killed you.
We don't have time for a detour. Damon, Stefan's hurt.
I would agree with this, Elena, but this lady is more than likely older than you, so it's probably best to have the older vampire go after her.
Is that where Amara is right now? Locked away in a tomb?
Good
No,
question.
Stefan. Amara is not locked in a tomb.
No, you must be very angry with me.
I was.
What did she do?
A cure for immortality.
It's not possible.
I promise you it works. I just used it on someone else immortal.
What did you do?
Oh my god, did she kill her? Okay, so, right. Oh my god, my brain. So originally when they were talking about Silas wanting to die and join his true love, I was like, okay, makes sense. And then they brought up that she was also immortal, so I thought, how does that make sense? Surely she would be in a tomb somewhere. Surely she would be buried somewhere as well. But she fucking gave her the cure and killed her. Jesus Christ, Qetsiyah. Talk about a woman's scorn. Oh, she fucked her up.
But I could tell by the way her heart was beating. She knew she was going to die.
I will kill you.
That is horrific. That is horrific.
Take the cure, Silas. We can live long, human lives together.
My darling, why would you want to be with a man after that?
That's what you call a second chance?
I'm a complicated person.
You could say that again?
You're not really making me a daylight ring, are you?
Do you really think I'd give you the one thing you need to walk out of here?
What are you making then?
I have trust issues. I'm controlling.
My darling, you're psychotic. Oh, Catherine, my darling. Careful. Oh, scared the shit out of me.
We both care about Stefan, that we're alike, but we're not. I value my humanity, which is why I let you live. Give you a chance to find whatever shred of humanity is buried underneath 500 years of bad behavior.
Bad behavior. That's putting it lightly.
I'm glad to know that you care, even if you are a condescending bitch.
Oh.
Do I have to knock you out too?
Not necessary.
Well, fuck. She's got Catherine.
Silas's ex-girlfriend decided to come back from the other side.
It's Qetsiyah.
Uh-oh.
You won't be able to break those vines. The spell won't release him until I get what I want.
Why is she melted down metal, though? I'm scared.
Cure's gone. Done.
Catherine, you mean? I'm aware of her condition. She was supposed to be with you.
Oh my god. Is the reason that Elena and Catherine had that dream because Qetsiyah made them? We know she's a very powerful witch, and it's weird that all of a sudden Elena's feeling would turn into a literal dream about Stefan, and the fact that the doppelganger line had the dream. Fuck's sake.
What do you mean supposed to be with me? Did you plant those dreams?
Uh-huh.
Probably don't want to get on my bad side.
You realize you're not the only one with a bad side, right?
Damon, this is the most powerful witch. Back up.
Silas, what are you doing here?
GPS tracker. It's even better than a locator spell.
Shit.
Let go of her arm.
Oh, she's resisting
Now
a
I want
bit.
you to pull out your gun.
Is that because of what's going on?
Now pull.
Ooh.
Seriously, what is going on?
I don't know, but you two need to run. Oh yeah, get in the car. Oh! Oh! No. No, no, no.
Destiny has been trying to get the doppelgangers together forever. You don't want to hear it, but the universe is working against you. You and I are the same, Damon. The obstacle standing between two fates.
God, what a connection.
I keep him safe. Take it from a woman who's had front row seats for 2,000 years.
No one will have to know. Or you could just go back to hell.
I don't think this is going to work, Damon. She's a very powerful witch. Yep. They're gone, aren't they?
Stefan, hey.
Oh, no.
Oh, can you hear me?
Hopefully Qetsiyah doesn't hurt her. Oh no, did Qetsiyah just run away? Is that it?
Since I lost my psychic abilities, that can only mean one thing. My ex-fiancée is alive again, and she's on her way to Mystic Falls.
Well, maybe you two will get back together.
Yeah, she's more likely to just murder the entire town.
Your blood is the cure, Catherine. Does that clear things up for you?
So you telling me that any vampire that drinks Catherine's blood will cure them? Is that how that works? Because if so, then Jesus Christ. Matt?
We talked on the phone today.
Yeah.
When?
You don't remember?
Huh? Why'd you have a knife? Did you stab someone?
Basically, the universe programmed you to fall in love with Stefan, not me, which means we're a lost cause no matter what we do. I'm paraphrasing.
I refuse to believe that. I think there's some truth in what she's saying, but I don't necessarily think that means that they can't work.
And I'm not going to let someone else's idea of destiny stop me from loving you or being with you or building a future with you. Because you are my life.
Aww.
Welcome back, brother.
We missed you.
I'm sorry.
Has he lost his memory?
I have no idea who you people are.
Because she burned through his consciousness. Does that mean she burned his memories away? Is that what we're saying here? Is that permanent? Like, is the Stefan that we know and love gone? We're just kind of left with a shell now to rebuild? What a fucking ending. So yes, there we have season 5, episode 3 of the Vampire Diaries. And I'm fucking loving where we're going this season so far. So we've been introduced to Qetsiyah, and she is back in the realm of the living after Bonnie lifted the veil to the other side. So that is concerning. I loved her vibe at the beginning. She was giving me really cool vibes. I was like, oh my God, I love this bitch. I want to see where she goes as a character. And then her true self came forward. And she is what I like to call psychotic. So little concerning that she is out and about and doing things. She was casting a spell at the end there, which we don't really know what was going on. It could have been a simple locator spell, perhaps, trying to figure out where Silas was to then track him down and kill him. But yeah, kind of scary. We now know that, like, I feel like we knew, but we now have full confirmation that Catherine has the cure within her blood. My question is it as simple as you just bite her, drink a bit of her blood, and you're cured? Because if so, she's kind of like a walking bomb for vampires. Like, she's basically even more effective than Vervain. Because if you got Vervain in your system, they bite you, obviously it'll burn them. But they can still go and kill you. Whereas if they bite Catherine, it'll turn them into a human, and they'll be too weak to do anything. So she's kind of the best protected right now. Unless someone just straight up like kills her without trying to drink her blood, you know? But yeah, big development on that front, that we now have a kind of like permanent cure that people can drink and turn into a human. I wonder if that's going to be used against anyone. I wonder if someone is going to be convinced to feed on Catherine, which then kills her. That could be a cool storyline as well. We have this whole thing with Nadia, which kind of threw a spanner in the works, because I thought she was a traveler. I thought that she was with them and that she was able to cast magic. But being that she is actually a vampire, that throws a spanner in the works on that front. Like, why is she with the travelers? And then also, why does she want Catherine? What is her unfinished business that they were talking about? Do they have a history that Catherine can't remember? Because being a vampire, she could be as old as Catherine. She could be from Catherine's past. So perhaps she either knows of Catherine or they've met in the past, but Catherine just doesn't remember her face. I don't know. Maybe, because I was thinking this, because you would have a lot of memories as a vampire, being that you were alive for centuries. So perhaps you wouldn't remember some people's faces, or if you did, what happens when you become a human? Does like your memory span go back to a normal memory span of a common human being, of like however long our age span is, like 100 years perhaps? That's what your memory is like. So maybe she does know her in the past, but it's just been so long that those memories have been deleted, you know? Now, the ending with Stefan, yikes. When she was saying about burning through Stefan's consciousness, I was thinking to myself, I was like, okay, you're talking about him coming back and healing, but like, is there going to be any brain damage? Is there going to be any permanent damage? Because we know that once vampires unless they're staked, vampires are technically immortal. Like, they can regenerate their body. They can come back to be their full self. But I've always wondered, when it comes to something like memory, I don't particularly know how memory works. I don't know if anyone does in the world, but I'm sure some scientists have a lot better of an idea than I do as to how memory is like imprinted in our brain. So if like those parts of your brain are deleted, like she destroyed his consciousness, I was wondering, does that mean that basically, like, say you chop someone's arm off and it grows back to the way it was? Is it growing back to like its base properties? So for instance, say you destroyed a memory card and you were able to restore it. Would it come back having nothing on it? And it seems like that's what we're going on here. It's like his brain has regenerated, but all of the memories that were attached to his brain are not there. It's like the pathways have been regenerated, but it was down to like base, this is what Stefan's DNA says it should look like, rather than these are the memories that was on it as well. Do you get what I mean? Am I making any sense? That's what I feel like has happened here. And if that is the case, we are never getting those memories back, which, yikes, you know? Maybe there's a magical way to bring them back, but I don't know. We're pulling at straws there. But yes, anyway, I believe that covers everything I want to talk about with the episode. So let's have a look at some Patreon questions. Right, first up, do you consider doppelgangers' fate to find each other real love? I don't. Honestly, I don't. The way that I see it is they are destined to find each other. What happens after that point? Who fucking knows? Looking at Catherine and Elena specifically, and then even Stefan and Silas, these people are very different. They're very different human beings. They don't behave the same way. They don't think the same way. And my opinion of that is, it's the same argument of nurture versus nature. Even if these two people were born in the exact same way, their brains are the exact same, they form in the exact same body, that does not mean that their experiences will not alter them as a person. So, in my opinion, through Catherine's experiences, she's become a wholly different person than Elena. Like, they are different in almost every single way except physically. So, even though their spirits are destined to find each other, I don't think that necessarily means that they have to fall in love. It was like a by chance thing that Stefan and Elena were compatible. Because even if they're destined to find each other, what if Elena was a raging bitch and Stefan didn't want to be with her? Do you know what I mean? Like, there are so many key things here. What if Stefan was a mass murderer? Which, I mean, technically he was, but anyway, you get what I'm saying. Like, these people are very different from one another, so I don't believe in the idea of their souls finding each other and falling in love. I think that they're destined to find each other and be in each other's life in some way, but not necessarily fall in love. Obviously, with what Qetsiyah was saying, that's kind of thrown up in the air, because the way she described it, it was like every single time they find each other, they fall in love. But I don't think that that is the case. I refuse to believe that that's the case, because we have a literal example here of Elena being in love with Damon. Perhaps she does love Stefan. Perhaps she is still somewhat in love with Stefan, but that does not negate the fact that she's in love with Damon as well. You know what I mean? So any which way around this, I'm of the firm belief that Elena and Damon can happen, you know, and that she is not like linked to Stefan permanently. But yes, moving on, and next up, our final question. Now can you see the parallel between Stefan saying to Catherine and Silas saying to Amara the same sentence, "When I look at you, all I see is an angel"? What does this fact tell you? That's an interesting point, because that brings up the idea that they are the same person. It brings up the idea that deep down they are truly the same people and that they are meant for each other. But again, I just don't believe it. I don't. I think that that is perhaps another way that the universe is trying to get them to be together. It's another way that the universe is trying to push this by bringing out those base parts of the original love story. The idea that he said this and that it made her feel really good, so maybe that would get them together. It's kind of like the universe pushing them together again. But again, I don't think that that means that they can't not be together, you know? I think that their choices and who they are as people still heavily influences that, even if the universe is trying its fucking hardest to get them together. So yeah, I think that that is an example of the universe trying to find its way and trying to make its way the only way, but they still have their own choice as to how that goes. And thank God that Stefan and Catherine did not end up together. Jesus Christ. But yes, anyway, with all that said, another fantastic episode of the Vampire Diaries, and I'm excited for the next one. But for now, thank you very much for watching. I've left a link down below to my Patreon. You'll be able to find the early and uncut reactions to the Vampire Diaries and all the other shows that I do. I've also left a link to my Twitch, my Discord, and my socials, so be sure to follow them if you are interested. And Jess, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.